So today is day one of our Pangot trip. Of course, day two. Day one was basically spent in coming and relaxing and chilling. But today we are going to visit a place called Gili Mitti. And वहाँ हम इसलिए जा रहे हैं क्योंकि वो मिट्टी से मकान बनाते हैं और वो देखने हम जा रहे हैं और उनसे मुलाकात करने जा रहे हैं. एंड वी गोना सी हाउ दे डू इट, व्हाट द टेक्निक इज, एंड इट्स ऑल अबाउट सस्टेनेबल कंस्ट्रक्शन. तो वहाँ हम चलते हैं. ओके, ओ स्त्री कलाना का, ओ पुरुष कलाना. ठीक है, बढ़िया. सो ये यहाँ मिट्टी का काम होता है. Looks like a bit of a party time to me. शगुन गीली मिट्टी में लोगों को टेक्निक्स ऑफ बिल्डिंग विद मड सिखाती हैं. वहाँ पर पूरे देश के कोने कोने से लोग उनके पास आते हैं. देयर आर लॉट ऑफ यंग working professionals also who are there learning how to build their own house using sustainable material. So as you can see, when I reached there, she had a few people over there, a part of few groups who she was teaching how to make the raw material for the house.
वाला नहीं कर सकते हैं क्योंकि that is done when you want a very runny mix. Okay, just mix this.
लोकल का डब्बा लग रहा है. अपना अपना खुजाओ. अरे मतलब वो कौन सा तरीका नहीं है, मतलब वो है कि हाथ ढूंढना पड़ता है.
Yeah, you can figure out. यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा ड्राई वाला दो ना,
कोई गंदा मतलब.
Fastest way would be the more you roll it. The more you roll it, the faster it will mix.
Then is a hand that means.
No. With the tap, only one direction at a time. So for example, after you think that this is as mixed as you can make it, then just roll from that side. Bring all of it here. Then mix. Then roll it from here. Then mix. Then roll it from another side, wherever your mix is going. The more you'll roll, the faster it will mix. No way. And then the person, your support team can take it back. When your support team is taking it back, they should pull it from underneath also. Otherwise, नीचे का जो layer है, that will get. हाँ.
चलो सपोर्ट टीम आ जाए इधर. अच्छा बोलता ना.
This is my. I'm an NDTV journalist.
But this is not.
Now mix. Now fold.
और अभी एक बाकी है.
1 2 3. जय बजरंग बली. अंदो जोर लगा के, हम यहाँ जोर लगा के. Come on.
कौन है उसमें?
This side.
Only one.
So एक ट्रिक है कि आप रोल कर लो, but you will have more grip. You want to do it? गाना चला दो डीजे. बोलना भाई. Spread it out so that it doesn't accumulate.
So just spread the straw and then turn it. Automatically it'll go in the center and then mix it.
So guys, you need more than 4.
Second floor.
After we saw the process of mixing the mud and making the raw material, we went and saw Shagun's own living space which is made out of mud, beautifully designed, and there is no lack of any amenity over there. She in fact told us how she's planning to extend her living space and is adding new and new parts to it. She was building a new kitchen, a new bathroom, and this roof was totally amazing. So it's quite interesting to see how you can make a beautiful structure and make sure it's sustainable also.
Mixer is over here for the wash basin to come in.
Okay.
You know, this is where your slab will come in, where your induction, your mixie, etc. will come in. This is where your seating will come in with a bar seating. So you can eat your food as well as you can work over here. That's where the plug points have been provided. This I've left, you'll see, as a shaded gallery.
Okay.
So it saves you from the rain, but it allows all the
Light.
sunlight to come in. So this is all my living wall. So I grow all of my herbs over here. So if you're making your tea over here, you just pluck your lemongrass and your tulsi and everything directly from here. That's the idea. I haven't cleaned up, so it's very dirty. So yeah, so that's the wash basin, that's the shower, and that's the toilet.
Nice. So you have a nice shower area and a toilet
Yes,
area.
I kept it separate.
Yeah.
This is just for gardening, one of the taps that's been poured.
How much square footage have you utilized to make this?
This one is about 550 square feet.
550 square.
Going up to probably 600, not more than that, about 600 square feet. What are your major aspects of the cost? Your first major aspect of the cost is labor. So are you, because these are labor intensive processes, are you going to be building yourself with a group of friends like how we do? Or are you going to be employing professionals and labor? So then you have to factor in their cost. Like, you know, if you are hiring 10 labor and they are going to be working for 3 to 4 months, factor in their dihadi, that will be a couple of lakhs. Then what is your next most important cost will be your materials.
Raw material, yeah.
Now, if you're going to be using the mud on your land, which is what I teach, that you shouldn't be getting mud from outside. You should be using the stone, the mud, the wood, the bamboo, whatever is available wherever you are or within a 10 to 15 kilometer radius.
Yeah.
Then your cost goes down, right?
Yeah.
What is the third most important expensive aspect? The roof. Oh, roofs are always expensive. What kind of a roofing do you want? Are you going to be using the materials that you have? Or even if you buy fancy roofs, whether you want a stone roof, you want an RCC roof, God forbid, you want a thatch roof, you want a slate roof, you want a khaprel or Mangalore tile roof, typically a roof will cost you a couple of lakhs.
Oh.
Because you're building a good quality roof.
Yes,
No roof,
and it has to
even in
last.
your conventional homes,
Yes.
roofing is the most expensive aspect. So a couple of lakhs will go over there. Then comes your flooring, then comes your interiors, your furnishing, whether you're using Jaguar and Kohler taps or you're using local taps. So which is, I say, the budget is in your hands.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've built for 50,000 rupees and I've built for 50 lakhs. The same size. So totally, that is what is so brilliant, no? That it's in your hands.
Because
So this is what I call the Gadi Ghar.
Acha,
And
gadi
this
hai.
is- Yes, so this is the patio of obviously the residence. This is your own living roof. So your own garden, which is obviously completely messed up with the monsoon.
Right.
But, you know, we are going to be doing the weeding and cutting and mowing, and then, you know, it'll be a nice lush lawn for you to enjoy the stream.
Right.
Okay, so if we go inside.
Oh, there's okay.
Yes, this is the cottage.
That's interesting. Okay, चश्मा निकाल लेते हैं.
मैं गले उतार लिया था. Are those murgas kadaknath? Some of them.
Yes, yes, yes. There are Kadaknath Murgas and Murgis. So the idea is, you know, this is where you leave your slippers and all.
हाँ.
When if it's raining outside, if it's not, then you can just leave it outside. Mind your head.
And you managed to completely seal off the water in this, huh?
Yes.
Oh, great. Great.
So of course it's lived in.
Yeah. So the bed is made of
Cork.
Ah.
Yes, of mud.
Okay, the smoothness on this
Yes,
is
different
amazing,
from-
yeah.
Yeah, it's different from what you saw upstairs.
Yes.
This is completely different. That's why I said every cottage is completely different.
Quite amazing.
So again, like I was saying, every house has a different technique, right? So in
Yeah.
this particular case, again, the foundation and plinth is a different technique. The walls are by a technique called cob. which is what you see these guys making.
Yes.
So what they were all making was a cob mix. With the mix that they're making, the entire house has been built. Okay. The roof is a living roof that you saw because you can make your own lawn
Yeah, it's a-
on top of it. The plastering is a different technique altogether, wherein cow dung, mud, and lime has been used, and then they're burnished with precious stones. So which is what gives it the shine. So this has been a couple of years of extreme misuse that the shine has gone down a little bit. Otherwise, it used to be glowing completely.
Okay. Quite nice.
हाँ मुझे बताया था ऐसे फिर फ्रेशन अप करके लंच के लिए आ जाते हैं उसके बाद लगाएंगे.
That's a cottage. And now we're going to another cottage.
You should definitely speak to them.
Hmm.
Bhaiya, locals from here have been working with us for a long time. They know how to build everything, how to use every technique and more. So you can see right now they're working on the eaves of this cottage.
ये अभी क्या कर रहे हैं भैया आप लोग? प्लास्टर कर रहे हैं. अच्छा. और ये मिक्स क्या है? मिक्स मिट्टी और
भूसा,
हम्म.
लाल मिट्टी, काली मिट्टी, भूसा, ये हुआ इसमें.
तो आप लोगों ने कब से कर रहे हैं?
ये बहुत समय.
हाँ. तो कैसे सीखा? पहले दूसरा सीमेंट का काम करते थे या यही किया है?
पहले सीमेंट का करते थे.
हाँ.
चिपकाना पड़ता है.
हाँ. और फिर सूखने में कितना वक्त लग जाता है?
2-3 दिन अगर धूप हुई तो.
अच्छा.
हाँ.
तो ये फिर मतलब बारिश के महीनों में नहीं हो सकता?
ना बारिश में नहीं हो सकता.
ये
बारिश
आपको
में हो सकता है, सिर्फ इसका अंदर का अगर खुला हुआ तो तब नहीं हो पाएगा. अगर बंद जैसे हुआ, कवरिंग होनी चाहिए तो इस हिसाब से मतलब हो सकता है.
अच्छा लगाइए जरा से.
अभी तो ऐसे फेंक के चिपका रहे हैं.
हाँ.
Small ones that you see are like studio apartments. There's a 2-bedroom suite over here. It's generally occupied. Even recently, one of the birds was occupying it, had her kids flew away.
Okay, so the birds come in.
Yes, they come, they stay, they leave, totally up to them.
Okay.
You should definitely go up.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, go up. This is very spacious for 2 people, easily to sleep in. Very spacious. You can ring the bell on top for whatever reason.
I had asked you that time also, do you have a architecture background? Oh my god, this is so nice. You really designed this well. And on a summer day, you can really sit here and like sip your
and be so,
tea and be.
and that's why that shelf is there so that you can keep your teacup over there. That's the whole point.
My view is a little different on this. I just saw myself having beer here. Like beer. Bhagwan ki kasam, matlab I can survive here for eternity.
And you could even like cool your beer here. Just keep it there.
The room is also. So I'll just quickly show.
And see, that's a fireplace. So when the fireplace is burning, there's a chimney that goes out from the back, we'll see that. But imagine when the fireplace is burning and this whole thing is really nicely warmed up, you can sit on it.
Yeah.
So it's a heated cob bench for you.
So there are little design features that you will see. So this actually is to climb up, and then there is, as you can see up there is a place to lie down and sleep. So such a small space, but it's feeling so large. How much would be the square footage of this place?
This would not be more than 200 square feet.
And it gives you a feeling of, believe me, I'm saying 1,000 square feet. The feeling is of 1,000 square feet.
So if you would have come like 2-3 days back, I had a design class for all the 50 people who are over here to learn. And in the design class, one of the topics that we covered was about the overhyping of square footage. We think that a house is of 2,000 square feet, 5,000 square feet, 7,000 square feet.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's just bad design.
Yes.
When you don't use your brains,
Yes.
you use square feet. You can't snuggle up in square feet.
Yes.
And similarly, when you don't use your brains, for cooling you put air conditioning, and for heating you put a heater. That's because you haven't focused on design. If you focus on design, your house will naturally cool and heat itself. You don't need these appliances.
That's quite right.
So this is the Gadi Ghar only that we've seen.
Yeah.
This is the side of that. This was the bathroom.
Oh, so the roof of this place is the garden of that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yes, they have their own garden, and you see all of these mud sculptures, whether that's the tree or the bird or the jaguar or cat, the macaw, the owl with owlets.
Yeah.
That's all mud sculptures.
Yeah.
And on this roof, you'll see the chimney coming out for the fireplace.
Yes, okay, yeah. Yeah, the chimney finally, yes.
But it's occupied because people have to come in, and I don't have time to finish it.
Oh, how nice.
Is somebody inside?
No.
Oh, HD Baba doing music.
That's because they've been tight because everybody's having lunch.
Yeah, and then they want attention.
This is what, pine wood?
This is eucalyptus.
This is eucalyptus.
Yeah.
This is, oh, ये कितनी सोनी. ये लेकिन मौत से जिंदा भी मिल गई.
I call them my clay snakes.
Okay,
So
yeah,
with
you're
these
using
clay
it that
snakes,
there.
Yeah, so with those clay snakes, I make structural beams.
मैं वही कहने लगा था ये basically braces हैं.
हाँ. And this is the bath. So this is supposed to be the kitchenette area.
Okay.
Where you can put in an induction cooktop as well. The pipes that you see left over here is so that in future we can have a plate washing area over there.
Okay,
A water point over there which I haven't built yet. And this is the bathroom. It's again incomplete, but you'll be able to see what that is like.
Okay, here you used marble, huh?
Yeah, on the flooring we used marble.
Ah.
On the walls it's all clay.
Okay. Wow. So you managing to get an element of luxury also,
Yes.
huh? In the middle of it all.
Very consciously,
Ah.
very consciously, because again, what do people think? They think that mud houses are houses for the poor, or that it's meant only for cottages and resorts. It's not meant for your proper day-to-day living. Or if you want a luxurious living with all facilities of modern life, you want your electricity, you want your plumbing, even if you want your air conditioning. But if you need air conditioning, I always say you haven't designed it right. We have inbuilt lights. You can see there behind the bed. You can see here on the east window seat, so that the morning sun comes from here, straight away hits the bed, and that's your alarm clock.
Yeah. Why did you choose to come to Building Material? Like, what's the idea? What was
See,
your-
mine is just for pure fun
Okay.
and to learn whatever new things I can learn out of it. Yeah.
So did you know about this mud building and everything?
No, nothing. No idea at all.
Okay, so you must be pleasantly surprised.
Yes.
What about you? You knew about it, and did you
Knew about what?
the building, the mud building, and
Yeah,
everything?
I mean, I always wanted a house for myself.
A mud house.
Yeah, a mud house. Since we were planning on going off-grid, or not off-grid, but being self-sustainable. So we've always been working since the last 2 years, like growing our own food
Okay.
and experimenting with a lot of things so that we have freedom from the government and the corporates.
So one day you're going to build a house of your own.
As soon as I go back.
As soon as you go.
Yeah.
That's going to be quite a task.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Ma'am, can I ask you one question? Sure. So, how did you enjoy the experience? Do you think it is actually sustainable and it is doable? What did you-
Absolutely, and I think it should be taught in schools. And everybody should know about all of these things because we're killing ourselves with the wrong lifestyle that we're leading.
So, why did you choose to come here? Did you read about it? Did you experience something? What made you think?
I came to know about it through internet, through social media. So yeah, and I want to build my own house as well. So.
Actually, I have seen many mud houses in Africa. So I always wanted to build one for me. And when I came to know about Shagul, this is the opportunity for me to learn how to build my own house. And then,
But do you think you will actually be able to go back and build?
not on my own, I need few supporting hands. But well, yes, I have the confidence that the way we are learning, we can do it.
So I also have land in rural area. So thought by coming and doing this workshop, I'll get a little idea how to utilize that land.